Hey, this is Trish Causey, and this is the update on the iodine skin test patch that so many of you have contacted me about. I had no idea that so many people were as interested in this as I am. I can't tell you how many emails and messages and tweets and etc. that I have gotten in the past, I guess, year since I did this. Now, a lot of people were upset that I have not done the update sooner. Here's why, is that you don't suddenly get better just because you took some extra iodine. You know, after you do the skin test patch and you realize, oh my God, I'm really deficient in iodine like most Americans are, you don't just, take some iodine and suddenly you're okay. It is a process, and so that's the reason why I had to take so long to do this again, is because I had to supplement with some iodines that I'll talk to you about in just a second. And I had to allow my body to see what it would do to utilize the iodine. Would it help my thyroid? Would it just help the other symptoms of iodine deficiency? So here's what I did, just to recap in case you're seeing this and you haven't seen the other video, although you should watch the other video. We did the skin test patch of using just the iodine, and the thing is that the very first time I ever did it, it didn't last very long at all. In fact, a lady emailed me or contacted me on YouTube, I think it was, contacted me on YouTube and said, what does it mean when the skin test patch fades in 10 minutes? Well, honey, you need to go to the doctor. You need to go get tested because this is just a home test that you can do. This is by no means definitive of what your iodine levels are. You need to be seen by a doctor. For those of us who can't afford all that, we have to do the home style, right? So what I did is I did the skin test patch, and I did it a few different times in the past year, however long it's been since I did the original video. And the last time, not yesterday, but I did it yesterday, but the last time I did it, the skin test, the patch only lasted about 3 hours. And so I knew that I couldn't do an update video on that. I mean, it's no use to you, right? So because I've had so many people asking about it, and I really have wanted to do this, and just busy with life, and last month I had bronchitis and pneumonia, so I was a little busy, but now we're at the point where I can actually do this this follow-up, because what I have been doing, let me tell you what I've been doing. I got this nascent, some people pronounce it nascent, that's just weird, so it's nascent iodine, and this is like 1,533% of your daily allowance, just 3 drops of this. I also have my vitamins. I love these vitamins, but this is thyroid strength, and so it has 100% of your recommended daily allowance of iodine, which is 150, what's the unit on that? The unit is micrograms. I didn't want to say milligrams, if that were wrong, and it is very wrong. So it's 150 micrograms. So this has, the thyroid strength has the 150 micrograms. The regular vitamins, which I also love, I've talked about them before. I don't own stock in these. I wish that I did. But the regular vitamins for women over 40, because that's me, and that has 150 micrograms of iodine as well. So doing this every now and then, doing this like whenever I think to do this, and just life, you get busy, you get tired of doing this stuff every day, but I tried to do it. So anyway, so yesterday I did the test patch, and I haven't done it in several months. I don't think I've done it since last year at least. I did the test patch at 2 in the afternoon, and just thinking, okay, well, if this thing will last 3 or 4 hours after a year of doing this stuff, I would be happy if it lasted 3 or 4 hours. It was 3 or 4 hours, and then so I started at 2 o'clock, and then several hours later it was still there, and a few hours more it was still there. When I was kind of shutting everything down at 2:15 this morning, I still had the skin patch of iodine. I still had it on my arm. And so that's over 12 hours that I had the iodine sitting on my skin. And so I just thought, wow, maybe this stuff is really working. It's awesome. So that's good, you know, because anytime you take in any one vitamin or mineral, the body is not so simplistic that one vitamin or mineral is going to fix all your problems. That's just not the way the body works. And so in taking, the reason why I wanted this, which has such a high concentration of the iodine, is because, you know, when you're operating at a deficiency, like if you have to have this much on a daily basis in order to live, and you have this, well, taking the recommended daily allowance is not going to get you where you need to be. You have to take a little bit above, right? I am not giving you medical advice. I'm saying what I did. Let me put it that way. This is what I did. And so, you know, after doing the nascent iodine and the thyroid and the regular vitamins, you know, now this iodine skin patch has lasted over 12 hours, and it would have lasted longer, but 2:30 this morning, I just ready to go to bed, so I took my shower. Now, of course, you can sleep with this thing. You know, you can do it before you go to bed and then wake up and see if you still have it in the morning. A lot of people prefer to do it that way. But you can do the skin test patch, you can do the iodine, you can do it anywhere on you. You can, I just did it on my arm because that's the easiest. You can do it on your stomach, especially if you're tan or medium skin. Maybe your stomach is a lighter skin. Maybe it doesn't see as much sunshine as the rest of you. Your driver's arm tan and all that jazz. If you happen to be darker skin, African American, maybe you can do it on your palm, because that's probably one of the lightest skin areas on your body, just so you can see if this iodine actually does soak in and how quickly. You just want to keep a timer on it. But I have been very surprised that it actually worked. I mean, frankly, I was just stunned. It's like, okay, so doing this works to tell you if you have enough or not, and then this stuff works to make sure you're getting enough iodine. I do not eat iodized salt. I eat sea salt, various kinds of sea salt. Table salt has been so refined, which is why I don't eat it. But one of the things that they do when they refine it is they add iodine to it. It's iodized table salt. I don't eat that. I don't eat much seafood at all. In fact, I had shrimp for the first time in years a couple of weeks ago. Seafood is high in iodine, but you want to make sure that your seafood is safe. You don't want farm seafood, you want wild seafood. So you got to really pick your poison in that regard. Do you want mercury over here? Do you want soybeans and all sorts of trash that they feed seafood as it's growing, and then, you know, harvest it for you to eat later? So the nascent iodine, 3 drops. And then this, I would do that occasionally. And then this, the thyroid. You know, I honestly, I would do this whenever I felt like it. I was not on a great regimen. And this is, again, 1,533 times the amount of iodine. So why would I take this? This is only 150. This is 100%. This is, you know, what you need. So it was just kind of shaking it up to see what I would need and when and that kind of thing. So I hope you understood all that. And I hope it answered your questions. And if you have not done the skin test, I suggest you do it. If you have thyroid problems, just as a home test to see if you're low in iodine. But of course, the best way and the most definite way to know are you low in iodine is to go to the doctor and have a blood panel done, get some blood work done, so that you can get accurate numbers to see what your levels are, so you know how much you need to work on. All right. Done. I finally did the update. But of course, if you have more questions, go ahead and just put them down below in the comment section, and then I will put links to all of this so you can get this stuff too. So anyway, I love you all, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.